All right, so I'm here with Robert Mihaly, who has actually painted this. And do you want to tell us a little bit about it, Robert?
Oh, I don't really know what there is to tell. I had the concept of kind of like an icon, and the funny thing is, well, my family's actually from Eastern Europe, and you think of the icons as being like the saints and the things that people worship, and I think when I was making this, I was thinking of not so much what people claim are their deities, but how people's actions show what it is that's really their God. And so I think with this piece, I sort of made several icons, and with this one, essentially, there's sort of like the god of statism, which is the most typical sort of god that I think you bump into out in the world. And then the states, at least in our day and age, are sort of like just fronts for the City of London or the Anglo-American establishment, whatever you want to call it.
So this is Benanke for the people that don't know. And you painted this by hand, right?
Yeah.
So you told me it's got gold leaf.
Yeah, the frame's gold leaf, and there's that pigment underneath the gold leaf is blood, and the white dust is actually bone dust, ground bone dust. Because what else are you going to make use of?
I see you've got the all-seeing eye here,
Mm-hmm.
and then you've got it says federal right there and reserve, and then you've got some kind of symbolism here. It looks like maybe some kind of Freemasonry or something. Don't know.
Yeah, I think that's actually off of Federal Reserve notes, and this is from the Skull and Bones, naturally. But they're 322, where I think there were maybe a chapter of a sort of satanic society. But what would you expect for the farming amateur club to help, funnel future leaders?
It's a great piece.
Well, thank you. At least you and my mother appreciate my labors.
What inspired you to paint this?
Well, I think it's really important to understand the world. It's important to understand what causes people to act the way they act and think the way they think. And I think for the most part, most people are led by unconscious kind of desires, which have to do with blending into the herd and not standing out, and in the context of the world we live in, that means bowing down to authority. Because if you don't, it'll seem weird. And you wouldn't want to seem weird when all the sheep are bowing down. You have to bow down.
All right, thanks, Robert.